Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the life and legacy of one of the most talked about figures in modern American history, Donald Trump. Love him or hate him, Trump's journey from real estate mogul and reality TV star to the 45th President of the United States changed the political landscape and stirred conversations worldwide. So let's break down his leadership style, his key policies, and the controversies that defined his time in office. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, served from 2017 to 2021. His leadership style and presidency were marked by a focus on direct communication, an unconventional approach to policy, and a commitment to several key promises that resonated strongly with his base. Here are some of the key aspects of Trump's leadership and tenure as president. 1. Leadership style and communication. Direct and unfiltered communication. Trump frequently used Twitter and direct speeches to communicate with the public, bypassing traditional media channels. His straightforward and often provocative communication style energized supporters, but also led to significant controversy and polarization. Business-driven approach. As a businessman with no previous political experience, Trump approached the presidency with a focus on deal-making and unconventional problem-solving. His emphasis on results and efficiency was appreciated by some, but sometimes clashed with traditional political processes. Strong base connection. Trump maintained a strong connection with his core supporters, emphasizing America First principles and addressing issues like trade, immigration, and manufacturing jobs, which appealed to a significant portion of the electorate. 2. Domestic policy initiatives. Tax reform. Trump's administration passed a major tax reform bill in 2017, lowering the corporate tax rate and offering temporary tax cuts for individuals. This was seen as a significant win for businesses but was criticized for disproportionately benefiting corporations and wealthier individuals. Deregulation. Trump emphasized rolling back federal regulations, particularly in areas like environmental protection, financial regulations, and business oversight. This was praised by business leaders but raised concerns among environmental advocates and consumer protection groups. Judicial appointments. Trump appointed 3 Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, solidifying a conservative majority on the court. His appointments to the federal judiciary had a lasting impact on U.S. law and policy. 3. Foreign policy America First doctrine. Trump's foreign policy centered on prioritizing American interests, often reducing involvement in global alliances or commitments. He withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement, the Iran nuclear deal, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Trade and tariffs. Trump imposed tariffs on countries, most notably China, aiming to reduce trade deficits and promote American manufacturing. His approach to trade was marked by a desire to renegotiate trade deals to be more favorable to the U.S. peace efforts and agreements. His administration brokered the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations. This was seen as a historic step in Middle Eastern diplomacy. 4. Controversies and challenges. Impeachment. Trump was impeached twice by the House of Representatives. The first impeachment in 2019 was over charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The second in 2021 was related to his role in the Capitol insurrection. He was acquitted by the Senate both times. Response to COVID-19. Trump's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic was highly polarizing. While his administration facilitated the rapid development of vaccines through Operation Warp Speed, his messaging on masks, social distancing, and lockdowns faced widespread criticism. Polarization and national divide. Trump's presidency highlighted and in some cases deepened political divides within the U.S. His rhetoric often targeted the media, political opponents, and various institutions, which resonated with his base but alienated other portions of the electorate. 5. Legacy, long-term judicial influence. Trump's judicial appointments, especially to the Supreme Court, will shape U.S. law for decades. Reshaping U.S. politics. Trump's presidency reshaped the Republican Party and U.S. political discourse, emphasizing populism, nationalism, and a skepticism of established political norms. Global impact. His administration's actions on trade, climate policy, and international agreements shifted the global role of the U.S. and led to a re-evaluation of alliances and international relationships.